All right, everybody, welcome back to another stadium build video. My name is Spooky. Today we're talking about the old-fashioned for Zenyatta. Now, this is version 2. This is an updated version with the new changes that have happened in stadium, but this is still a really good go-to Zenyatta build. One that you can use in just about any comp that you're running with other people. It's a pretty standard Zenyatta playstyle, but it's a really powerful build and really easy to do. So we're going to talk about this build in detail through an entire match, and I'm going to tell you about everything. So obviously, inner piece, we're going to grab Armored Vest, Power Playbook, and Compensator, just to get a nice spread of survivability, ability power, and weapon power to start out the match. A little bit of self-healing with our little self-orb. But the old-fashioned is kind of like a... It's kind of like a good out-the-gate build. If you don't really know what you're going to run, or you don't want to think too much about what you're running, the old-fashioned's purpose is to be just a build you can run no matter what and know that you're not throwing the game. So this is the updated version 2. Version 1 got a lot of good feedback on it. So we've updated, especially with the new items and the new buffs to certain items that we have. And a lot of the new data that we've gotten from Zenyatta's games on about what items work really well. This build is just optimized, right, for a very global playstyle. Now, usually with this build, we're basically just going to be focused on playing Zenyatta, backline Zenyatta for the most part, just getting out orbs where we can, doing shots where we can. Really easy playstyle here. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to take any off angles or like be a professional player with your positioning. Yeah, just play safe. You don't have to play too safe. Don't have to play too aggressive. Just orbs, discords, and shots. So now how all these work together, I do want to talk about the foundation here. The reason that we grab armor out the gate is because Zenyatta has a built-in amount of shields, as you can see in our health bar. It's that blue. Those shields always go over top of armor, and grabbing an armored vest gives us a little tiny bit of armor beneath all those shields. Now, the way that armor works, as long as it exists in your health bar, you're going to get that damage reduction from armor. So it's really good to tuck it beneath all those shields to give you a nice early amount of survivability, to reduce the amount of weapon damage that you receive as Zenyatta, so you're not so squishy out the gate. So make sure to grab that. Obviously, ability power, weapon power, are just going to be scaling. Weapon power is our main, just our orbs that we shoot, these things right here. And then ability power is going to affect our transcendence, our healing orbs. It does not scale anything for your discord, but it does increase the amount of healing that your harmony orb does, and how much healing your transcendence does too. So ability power is not really going to come into effect until later as far as damage goes, but for healing, it's really good to just get a nice solid amount of healing on your orb, so you can make sure you're at least sustaining people a little bit early game. So we're gonna look at this match here. As you can see, I'm not really playing too aggressive or anything crazy. I'm just looking for corners, rotating with my team. I'm kind of letting them set the pace here as we play this, and I'm just playing nice and easy. Don't need to contest the payload. I might. Don't want to pop transcendence here. Ooh, we're living though. We live. I might pop it. I'm thinking about it. Let's do it. Our monkey's back. So not much I need to like counter with it. I do want to make sure I don't die here, so don't get staggered. Uh-oh. Oh, man, that was close. Okay, our monkey goes down. It's 2 ults from them. We're going to play back here a little bit. The Discord on it. And we're going to throw a little healing orb back on the Cassidy. No, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, just keep rotating back. So don't need to force anything to happen. We're really not going to be the instigators on like when these fights take place. We're really just going to rotate and play with our team and kind of the flow. Support them on however they want to approach these fights. So I'll probably wait for our Winston here. Get some discords. See who's diving, maybe even try to throw some discords when he dives in on the targets. If I can match up with them. There we go. We've got a second. Hopefully our monkey touches. He does. Slide. Try to back up. I might die here, though. Nice cleanse. Try to get this brig out of my... Don't want to mess with that too much. You can see the survivability is really kicking in here. Make sure these orbs are out. Probably pop this transcendence if I can get it quick. Leave out right now. This will be good. Just to sustain. Also let my monkey know he can play a little bit more aggressive because we are up right now. So I don't mind running that down a little bit. Cassidy ults out. There we go. So just to sustain us through that Kitsune rush. Probably even popped it a little bit too early too. I probably could have let us get pressured a little bit more, but this will be fine. So good sustain. Good round one. Again, this build doesn't require anything too crazy. Big things, right? Survivability. The more you're alive as Zen, the more value you get, especially with your Discord. Discord is like the biggest part of Zen's kit for the most part, especially in this build. So doing damage is good, doing healing is good, but really making sure you live for that Discord orb is really important. So that's why we kind of just like rotate. We don't have much movement with this build yet. We will soon though. So it's going to be very basic playstyle, very safe, playing with your other supports, playing with your team, rotating, but not playing too close to take too much damage. Now we have had some buffs to a couple of survival items, which are really good for Zenyatta. I'm going to talk about each of these for you. One is reinforced titanium. This one got a reduction in its cost, and then it got another buff, which gives you more ability damage reduction and 5% ability power when you have shields. This is a massively good item for Zenyatta because you already have built-in shields. So most of your health bar is going to be shields, so you get that benefit. Crusader Hydraulics works the same way. Let me pick another item here, just make sure we get something so I can target. Let's do charge plating. Crusader Hydraulics is the same way. As long as you have armor, you get an additional 10% weapon damage reduction. You get 25 armor on top of it. Excuse me. Which we probably, at that point, you can probably sell the armor that we got last round to get another item. I just ran out of time. But you also get 5% attack speed while you have armor. So since we have a lot of shields and that armor is tucked in there, we're actually getting an insane amount of early survivability with this, which is really good, especially going into round 2, just to make sure we can live a little bit more. Again, Discord's the biggest thing for us. So investing into survivability early on is going to be really good for Zen, just to make them really hard to kill. Now, that doesn't mean you can play super aggressive. You can still go down if you're out of position. But especially a lot of this chip damage, you can watch the health bar as this round goes on. The damage that we take is going to be really minuscule because we have a lot of good damage reduction. We have a lot of good ability reduction for that power. And on top of it, some great buffs. They're really cheap items now. Excuse me. I don't know if I mentioned I'm sick, so if I say anything delirious, I'm blaming the fever. Here's the bomb. Let's get out of here. But yeah, for Zenyatta specifically, reinforced titanium and Crusader Hydraulics are really, really good. I'd almost say they might be must picks right now in most of his builds, just for the sheer amount of survivability it gives them for such a low amount of credits. So they're really good. But that's kind of what we're playing into right now. Just survivability, rotating with our team, playing safe, healing people up, making sure we get these orbs out as we play into this. Soon it comes out. Lose our Cassidy there. I'm going to pop this right now. We're only down 1. Yeah, we force out the Brig ult too. I'm going to rotate back now. Might be able to take out this cast. There you go. I think I might die here. I don't think I live for much longer. Unless I do. Oh my god, a D-Mech too. Let's see if we can rotate. That inner piece is doing a lot of work for us right now in our self-heal. We'll take out the D.Va too. Okay, cool. Yeah, survivability came in clutch there. So definitely was not the skill that got us that survivability. That was definitely the item. So you can see how much tankier that makes us on round 2 especially. It's really, really good. That's why I like it. I like having the option, you know, if I get dove, I'm just at least I'm not like paper, you know. They at least have to commit a little bit to kill me, which is good. There you go. Give our Discord out. Maybe fixing the D.Va a little bit. You can see that lava is barely doing any damage to us too, just because of that reduced ability damage that we have with reinforced titanium. Super good stuff. So keep these orbs out. There's the deep bomb. Rotate back inside. Hopefully we don't die. We're good. Valkyrie's not. We're good though. Almost got Transcendence again here. I'm gonna pop this now because I'm a little low. Always worth it, especially if we're just 1 down. I don't mind trying to sustain this a little bit. Force out some of their ults too, maybe. There we go. Might be able to rotate here. I think this might be their round though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna live if I can. Oh, they're still on that. Yeah, no, I go down there. Valkyrie tried. Yeah, it's probably a weird rotate. I probably could just rotate it back to my team there. Maybe taking another fight. I think our team gets back in time though. But yeah, I'd say a pretty solid round. A lot of value. We have 1 death, 3,600 damage, 6k healing. And we really didn't need to really do anything crazy. It doesn't take like a
Bro, how did you biff that bomb?
That's so funny. That's pretty good. Okay, going into round 3. Now, this is where we introduce a little bit of movement into the build, which, in my opinion, increases Zenyatta's survivability even more than these does. These do, sorry. So we grab our flying kick. Now, we're going to be using this primarily for its movement, and more specifically, its movement in combination with hiking hover boots. And I'm going to show you why you need to grab both of these and why it's so important. So hiking hover boots gives you 10% movement speed, and you're also able to hover while you're airborne. And these work out really well together to create a lot of distance for you. So let's just start updating with the build guide here as we go down. We got 7K, so we're just going to upgrade down as we go. You can get rid of your armored vest now since we have Crusader hydraulics. We've got 5, almost 6K, so I'm just going to go in and I'm probably going to give a little bit more into our let's see, do we want to do, let's do Satya's solution here. Let's get some, well, no, I don't want to invest too much in that yet. Let's just do some weapon damage. So icy coolant, or we can get techno leech. Let's do techno leech. Give us a little bit of self heal too. So obviously you can pick whatever you want. So our kick is on a cooldown. So normally when you kick, you just jump like that. Now, what happens if you kick and then you press spacebar again to hover? You actually continue the momentum with it for a while. You can see how the slowdown takes place longer after while you're hovering. It increases your movement by a ton comboing these together for not a lot. So that's why it's really important to get both of these, because as long as you combo that jump and the hover with the kick, they work really well together to be able to rotate to these corners as you need to move. And again, which ups your survivability as Zenyatta. Your ability to rotate really easily is really good too. So we're going to probably board this up here. There's some discords out. Now, you don't always have to be rotating with it. You don't always have to be using it, but it's there for you to live when you need it. And it's only on, what, like a 3-second cooldown, so it's not too bad if you need to do it multiple times. Monkey goes down here. He's probably going to be finding it a little bit difficult with this diva. So we can rotate back to spawn now. Make sure you don't give any bounty credits up. Just rotate and wait for the next push here. Oh, God, I'm zoomed in. Oh, my God, I'm zoomed in. Okay, we're back out. Here you go. Hopefully you guys got some pretty intense looks, right? It was a very important message I needed to say, you know? Our monkey's already low. Okay, that's fine. Here you go. Probably rotate with him here. Maybe take some off angles. That's a huge pick in the brig. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. We're too low. There you go. Wait for him. That div out in the Discord. Just keep rotating. Yeah, it looks like, it feels like we're always on our heels just because of our, we're just taking too much damage right now, it seems. But we can regroup this. We get another fight in. I think I might even try to pressure our payload a little bit, try to force somebody over there. Since I am kind of survival, I can handle myself over here, so I don't mind pushing this. With the Kitsune rush, let's just see. I'm actually gonna pop this now. Yeah, I'll pop this now. Come back for that one. No, they go down. That's unfortunate. There you go. Nice little Discord. Yeah, we go down there. Yeah, but that's just how that one's gonna work. That's a weird map, dude. Our monkey's kind of getting ran over right now, so there's not much we can do. We can try. Here's the thing. We can try to maybe do a little bit more ability power to help him live with our orb. Just because he's going down really quick. So I might start dumping a little bit more into ability just to help him out a little bit. But in reality,
Winston, you are exploding on the front line.
Agreed.
Exploding in the back line.
He just needs to position a little bit better. Because he is just kind of jumping and then dying. But we're gonna help it out. Again, every player is different, so we're gonna try to help them out as much as we can here. So, Preacher, by the way, thanks for the prime, man.
How about you start killing?
Oh my God, man, they're getting spicy in here right now. Jesus. All right, let's sell these. Let's keep going down with the build. Phantasmic Flex. This is gonna give us obviously 10% weapon power, 10% ability power, and then lifesteal for our weapon and ability, plus the ability to get over health when we're already at full health with the lifesteal. Obviously,
I can't when Dva has free reign on me and there is no pressure on their back line. Because you are dead.
Another round down.
I love comms, man. This is great. I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade much more past this. I want to keep these. Custom stock could probably get upgraded, which, you know, I'm actually going to do that, and we're going to grab a Nano Cola instead, like I was saying, to get more. So we should have a solid amount now, 30% AP. I might even try to jump it up a little bit more even with advanced antibiotics going into something else. I think this will be fine. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this split. So our orb's got a little bit more power now for our monkey. I'll try to orb him up on his jumps. More. But man, dude, this team is already losing it a little bit. But we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it together. We got this. Let's do a little positive.
Let's go. We got this. Let's go.
There you go. Let's go, baby. All right, next round. As we talked about, we're gonna up our AP. We talked about Phantasmic Flux. Why we have that into our build. We still have our hiking hover boots and our kick to rotate nice and easily. So if I do need to rotate, I can just do that real quickly like that. And it's a good habit to get into. It's going to take a little bit of practice just to get in the habit of using that jump and then the hover immediately after. But when I tell you, trust me, is Zen, it's 100% worth it to get used to that. It ups your survivability so much. So I'd honestly rather have that than damage reduction in a lot of these cases, especially if you're playing in like a higher elo match. Speed is going to be really good for you. You can see it's real easy to rotate back to our team. Don't know how we're gonna do on this. Looks like we are kind of getting rolled right now. If we can get a little bit of a fight in, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rotate with our monkey here. Keep that Harmony Orb on him for a second. Here comes the jump again. That's the clone. Get that Discord up there for him during the dive. Even back that diva up a little bit. So we're still getting some good survivability. Might pop this here soon. If they push the point, I'm going to probably Transcendence this for our monkey. Yep, no. No, he goes down quick. He goes down really quick. My God. That's a solid pick, though. Especially in this. I think I can rotate here back. Make sure we don't get staggered. Here we go. Huge. We get some good ults out. Try to help with our monkey. Maybe get some Discord targets out. Keep throwing that at a diva just to make sure. We're putting a little bit of pressure on it. There's the bomb. Get that back on our monkey. I'm just going to keep playing it here for a little bit. Make sure I get these orbs out. There's the rally. Try to bait her right back here a little bit. I'm actually going to kick her back if she tries to push in here a little bit. There you go. Don't need to kill her. I just need to keep her off me. Almost got my Transcendence. That's huge. Let's pop this now. Yeah, especially since there's not really any like specific ults I need to counter with Transcendence. Probably gonna be using it a little bit more aggressively just to sustain our team. Unless I'm matching another support ult. Everything else isn't really worth it for the most part. I gotta get on this. I don't know if our monkey's touching. Oh, I'm getting body blocked. No! Huge cleanse though. Rotate off, baby. Don't know if anybody else is on this. You can see we're just living right now. All right, hopefully we can bring this back around. So, still not a bad game. Hopefully you guys can see how much value we can get, how much survivability we get with Zenyatta right now. But, you know, how it is. Some games are just going to be unwinnable. Like I said, whenever we do these build videos, I always post it win or loss. Because, you know, I lose games just like everybody else. But I do like to talk about these concepts, and if you guys do have any questions about it, feel free to try this out again. I'm gonna have the build code for you.
I haven't won a single game in this mode with monkey as tank /. Is he even good?
Cool. This is gonna help a lot though. Soul control is gonna be
like
really,
every tank
good.
Eats him.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on the monkey.
No, I think I am gonna turn this off. Give me 1 second, guys.
I've won with some.
The zoomies. There we go. Slide. All right. Like I was talking about, soul control. So this is basically you just get to cancel your Transcendence, saving up to 75%. If you've never ran this before, I'm going to show you how to use it in this match. Trust me when I tell you, this is probably one of Zenyatta's most powerful powers in this game mode. And it's really good for doing flashes to sustain your team a little bit more. So we're going to pump this up a little bit. Orb perception to up our weapon power and ability power. We don't really need to reveal people, but it's gonna be pretty good outside of that. Now we're gonna look for other opportunities. Advanced antibiotics. We've got enough to combo this. I'm just gonna upgrade this to probably gonna put this on Nano Cola. Let's keep that 20% AP on there. So now we're sitting at 25% weapon power. We've still got our survivability. Again, I'm hanging on to these 3 things as long as possible because this is kind of the core of the build for our survivability. You really don't have to upgrade these until maybe you're like replacing it with a Gundam later. But they're good. I'm telling you, man, they're good up until round 5, 6. They're honestly good until the end of the game too. But you'll have credits to spend, so might as well upgrade. So. All right, here we go into round 5. We now have soul control. So we're going to be building this up pretty quick, and we're going to be flashing our team with ultimates. Not in the way that you're thinking. No, they're just going down quick, dude. Look at how quickly they die here. It's crazy. Yeah, we either just don't have enough mitigation, or we just don't have good positioning. I have no idea right now. I'm trying to figure out why they're going down so quick. We'll try to focus a little bit more on getting some kills, pressuring them maybe, taking some pressure off our monkey by just like doing damage, possibly. Yeah, healing's not always the solution. He's kind of just diving the front line, man. He does it every time. There you go. Good shots there. He's one. Nice diving the Cassidy. Oh my god, the Cassidy kills our monkey. That's insane. What if I can beat him over here? No? Okay. Ooh, we didn't use our hover boots. Spider time here a little bit. We're gonna rotate. Huge play, huge play. Nice. Okay, we got our Transcendence coming up. Remember, we have soul control now. So we can, we don't have to use it the entire time, and we can save it so we can really, like, counter a lot of, like, team fights with it. If you never ran it before, definitely try to get used to just using it. It's more about timing on this front, but a lot of times if you combo with some other things like Mandata's Mantra, you can get really aggressive with it, which we'll talk about, and that's definitely an item you can get in this build. Oh god, oh, that was early detonation, wasn't it? Yeah, she is early detonation. Okay. All right, well, now we know. Now we know. Okay, coming into our last fight. Possibly our last fight. Sorry, no, we keep it positive here. Coming into our last chance to turn this point. Let's see, we got monkey things. I might have to touch with Transcendence. Nope, our monkey's in. Awesome. So what I can do, I'm going to do this right now. Flash this for a little bit if I need to. I think I need to hold on. No, they're going down, man. Yeah, no, this might just be a cooked kind of game. So, my god. Well, they definitely scaled faster than we did, I will say that. But this is the old-fashioned build. I do recommend trying it out for yourself. I've had a lot of luck with it, especially the older version. This one I think is a lot more optimized for what we're doing, especially with the new changes to the heroes and the new item updates. Really good, so try it out for yourself, especially if you play a lot of Zenyatta. Or if you're new to it, it's even great if you're new to it as well. So give it a try it out. If you guys like these build videos, make sure to like it on your way out. Grab the code in the description if you'd like to try it out today. And we'll see you on the next build video on this channel coming up very soon. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.